Hey guys, Fuzzy here from Pitch It To Me podcast. To catch you up to speed, we run a rotating custom format league through our Patreon called CRUCIBLE, and each month I come up with a new way to play the game. For this month, our format's going to be Signature 7. The big twist is that you can choose one signature card to run 7 copies of. And the rest of your deck building is just like Classic Constructed. Your hero choice is limited to the heroes that are legal in Classic Constructed right now, so no Living Legend heroes. Basically, you're playing Classic Constructed, but with this one twist. Now, if you choose a card that comes in multiple colors, so for example, if your signature card is Surging Strike, you could run 7 copies of Surging Strike, and you would still be allowed to run 3 yellow copies and up to 3 blue copies if you wanted to. Or you could just run your 7 copies of one color and forget about the other colors. And I'm using the phrase signature card for that one that you're running 7 copies of. You're not allowed to pick a signature card that is legendary. For instance, Gorganian Tome is legendary. You can only have 1 copy of it in your constructed list. All of those Inner Chi cards are legendary, so you couldn't run 7 copies of Stir the Pot as an example. I also always print a starting ban list for the format, and this month I am copying the Classic Constructed ban list, so anything that's banned in Classic Constructed is also banned in the format this month, Signature 7, with a couple exceptions. I am unbanning Crown of Seeds and Germinate, and I am unbanning Count Your Blessings, specifically red and yellow. Now, you're not allowed to run Count Your Blessings as a signature card, but you're allowed to run them in your list. So the reason for these changes in particular was that I wanted Control to have a couple more options. I'm predicting that aggro decks, aggressive decks, are going to have a little bit more oomph to them because they can run 7 copies of that power card that really makes their deck run. So I wanted a couple more options for Control decks. That way they feel like they can keep up. I have also banned Bonds of Ancestry Red from being your signature card. I'm sure there are other ways that you could run Ninja and really make your combo deck shine, because running 7 copies of a combo card can be really awesome. I just didn't want Bonds of Ancestry to be the one that you can run 7 of, because I thought that would get carried away a little bit too much. So those are the bands that I've chosen. That's the format. For the rest of the video, I'm going to bring on my friend Talon Stradley. We are going to play a game against each other and show you some of the decks that we've built, so you'll have an idea for what you might want to build, and you can kind of see one game of the format in action. All right, let's talk about the deck lists that we're going to be playing with today, just so you guys can all see a couple examples of Crucible August Signature 7. Talon, why don't you talk us through your deck list?
Yeah, so I had a lot of different routes that I wanted to go here. You can run lots of powerful cards, like 7 codexes. This seems really good. You unbanned Count Your Blessings, so I did a Count Your Blessings list. But last second, I decided to go with something that felt a little bit more like it could only exist in this format, and that is 7 Return Fire.
Okay.
With Return Fire, essentially, it's just such an overrate card, right? Like, it's the 0 for 4 block, which gives incredible value, but then you're also getting that pump, which fits in really well to this kind of like fatigue rip style angle I was trying to go at. And so I really tried to leverage cards like Headshot, Dry Powder Shot, these cards that get that little bit of extra bonus from coming into Arsenal face up to turn a single return fire block into, with Dry Shot, that's what, 8 for 0. You're just spending 1 card for 8. You can block with all the rest.
Yep.
Exactly. So that's kind of what we're going at. So, I decided to run stuff like Lace with Blood Rot and the pre-meds as well, just for a little bit of extra offensive power.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. And then I kept the blue count at like 15, which is kind of where I've landed for my Riptide lists. And all of those are blue arrows except for the legendary traps, which enables Sea Lace Sarong. So that gives it a little bit of extra like go again and stuff, but still lets you play the 2-cost arrows like Battering Bolt, Command and Conquer, Murky Water, what have you. So yeah, that's the gist of it.
Sweet. Any other card inclusions you want to talk about? I really like the synergy between like Return Fire and the 0-cost arrows. Like Return Fire kind of wants you to have those like 2-card hands almost. Other than you're blocking with Return Fire, so you'd be blocking with like 3 cards, but you still get to send 1 card for 10. and the modularity of like Lace with Blood Rot allows to not only buff up a card that you've already sent to the banish zone with Return Fire, or alternatively, it's kind of like a replacement on the turns where you don't have Return Fire. You can still take advantage of those zero-cost arrows, play Lace with Blood Rot, send Dry Powder Shot to the Arsenal zone, and you still have like a 2-card 8 plus a little pump, plus a little like on-hit with Blood Rot, like 2-card 10 maybe. So that makes a lot of sense to me. I'm almost surprised you're not running more of those. The synergy seems really good.
The main reason I didn't is because, one, I didn't want to just run like an aggro Riptide list. Like there's a version of this where you can run the Return Fires and stuff. You run the 7, but you're in like a much more aggressive shell with more pumps and more zero costs. I didn't quite want to go to that level. I like the idea of leveraging the extra numbers that like Headshot and Dry Powder Shot give you to push this kind of fatigue angle. So really, I did grab the zero costs that feel good into like every matchup, right? So I could have added like Murkmire. I could have added Falcon Wing if I wanted more go again. I could have added Swift Shot if I wanted more go again. I even in my maybes have Ridge Rider Shot, right? Just for an opt. That's extra value that it gets from going in face up. But in the end, I wanted something that felt familiar to what I enjoy playing, just kind of like pushed in this new direction off the back of knowing that I have tons of Return Fires floating around my deck. So I should see them all the time, hopefully, and get things set up in a good way.
Can I tell you a little bit about my list?
I would love to. I would love to hear about your list.
So I'm running Dash.io. I just was thinking, okay, what's one of the strongest cards in the game that I've always wanted to play around with, but haven't necessarily had the opportunity? And Cerebellum Processor was the one that came to mind. There were a couple of other options that floated around in my head. Like, I'm sure, like, right now, rules of the format as is, I think Ether Wildfire, 7 of those would probably be pretty good. But I didn't want to run Kano against you, Talon. I know you've been traumatized enough from Kano, so I wanted to play something a little bit different. But I would imagine that's a strong deck out there. Cerebellum Processor is also really strong, so just being able to constantly put one out for free off the top of your deck sounded pretty fun. And I could draw cards. Who doesn't love drawing cards? So I'm running 7 of those, and I like that it's a blue. It's nice when like your blue base already has a nice foundation.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't played Dash.io really before, so I modeled my list off of the one that just got first place in the South Korea National Championships. So that's where a lot of like my card inclusions come from, like the Rainbow Zipper Hit, Rainbow 0 to 60. As far as other items, I'm running 6 Boom Grenades, red and yellow, Backup Protocol red, Teklo Core. Teklo Core is like a little bit less synergistic with Cerebellum Processor because like I think a common play line I'm going to see is I play Cerebellum Processor maybe from hand even, or it's on the field already, and then when I flip off a crank item off the top, it gives me an extra action point so I can draw another card. So not only do I get a free card off of Boom Grenade being hit off the top, but I also get the free card of drawing from Cerebellum Processor. Anytime I have an extra action point, I can do plays like that. We'll see how it works out. I guess I don't need to convince you guys that Cerebellum Processor is strong, but that's what I'm hoping to do. Heist, I feel like it's a little bit extra good because I have so many Cerebellum Processors running around. I'm going to banish them a little bit more often. Max V also feels pretty good with all the extra card draw. I know this card can be really finicky, but if I'm getting extra cards or having the flexibility to draw cards when I need to, it should be pretty easy to just slam this when it comes up. Pulse Wave Harpoon is always good. I have Twin Drive because I'm trying to play Max V. And that's kind of the list. As far as sideboard slots, I think Null Time Zone is going to be extra good in this format in particular, because if you see your opponent and you're like, oh, you are clearly playing 7 copies of this card, like if it's really obvious from sideboarding, you can bring this in and know what to play against it. Or you could even just run it in main board if you wanted to, and you could just wait until you know what their 7 card is, their signature card, and then you can start declaring it with Null Time Zone. I didn't run it today in my match against Talon, but this is probably a better card than normal in this setup. And I've got like 3 red and 3 blue T-Bones to try to hate on equipment, because that's one of the things that Mechanologist is good at. That's about my list. I have a lot of Natural Arcane Barrier, so if I start seeing Kanos happen in the format, then maybe I can have a little defense against them.
I just knew, I'm like, if I play any wizards, I'm dead. Like my signature card is a block card. Like the entire deck list folds in entirely new ways. Like I made something that's even worse into Kanos and Wizards than your usual Riptide.
So I think that's all I got. Thank you so much, Talon. Now we're going to get into the matches that Talon and I played. Sorry, the match that Talon and I played. We kind of tried to record more than one for you all, but technical difficulties kind of got in the way. So enjoy our one match. All right, here we go. Game 1, Fuzzy versus Talon.
You don't even know what's coming your way.
Ooh, Riptide? Talon playing Riptide? Who could have ever guessed that Talon Stradley would be playing Riptide?
But what kind of Riptide? Because spoiler alert, I changed my deck at the last second. Sure, I don't know. This is one of those lists where the sideboard is lacking. Honestly, I'm just glad you're not playing an arcane hero.
I was very close to playing Kano, but I didn't want to be the guy that plays Kano. Not for this match, you know?
Yeah. Okay, what do I want to do here?
Neither of us start at 40.
I went first. Let's see. Your dash IO. Yeah, I'll just go like this.
Bolton shot. Block. Let you reload. Take 2.
Well, you took 2, and I get to reload. Dun 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 dun. This drill shot.
Okay.
I'm coming for that Crown of Providence.
I'll block 6. Give you max speed and twin drive. I wanted those cards, so it's gonna slam you.
I know. It's okay. I'm not arsenaling anything too great here.
Pitch to play.
No, I have to.
Twin drive, boosting 1.
This is such an interesting part of the game because I have to like figure out what your 7 cards are. Like nothing that I've seen. I'm like, what kind of bullshit is this guy up to?
Dear audience, we're playing this match before we record the deck tech, so you guys already know exactly what we're playing, but we're still kind of sussing each other out.
Oh my god!
I do see Talon's running like 70 plus cards.
I just don't know how to sideboard with Riptide. Also, running 7 of a card does like throw off numbers quite a bit. I was surprised at like how hard it was to almost like find space for the 7. I'll give you that.
Boost this 0 to 60. Boost. Oh, attack with this, but don't boost it. Attacking for 3. Putting a counter on Hanabi Blaster.
Yeah, I'll take the 3. I'm going to do the old Riptide IP1 situation.
Awesome. So I scored 8 damage on my first turn. That's pretty good. I went through a 1/6 of my deck. So if I could just do that 4 more times.
I'm doing that classic thing where I have a really nice CNC turn, but you played out your whole hand, and so it's just kind of like, here's
I had crown
9.
Yeah, I'll take 9.
You did, yeah. At least I get the ponder situation. I realized that I have my Talishar set up in my other window that keeps me looking away from the camera whenever I could have easily set it up here. Where now I'm looking at the camera. Okay, that's my turn. You get arsenal stuff. Ugh.
Techlocore, get 2 free resources. And then zipper hit boosting.
Huh. Okay. I see. We're just
Boulder
gonna
trap.
block like that. That's right. 7 boulder traps.
We're gonna play T-Bone and boost it.
No. If he's boosting 1 T-bone.
I'm also gonna play this cerebellum processor off the top with my last floating resource.
Okay. You pitched one of those earlier, right?
I'm gonna crank it. This is my second
How many
one.
cerebellum processors is this guy running?
Well, I'm running 3. The question is if I'm running more than that, you know? Then I'm gonna play Pulse Wave Harpoon and boost it.
Well, I have to choose 3 cards for you to see. And you choose one of them to block with, right? One action.
Yeah, as long as it has 3 or less power.
Or defense.
Yeah, that. I'm going to put Dry Powder Shot in front of it.
Yeah. That's fair. I was hoping to hold on to that.
Hanabi Blaster has 2 counters. I'm going to close the combat chain. Use Cerebellum Processor and my extra action point to draw a card. Then I'm going to play this Zipper hit, boosting it.
Yep. Yep. We just gotta save our life a little bit here.
It's kind of all you need to do. I'm running out of deck really fast.
Yeah.
But then Hanabi Blaster.
Yeah. I gotta take it. Unfortunately.
All right. Just need 2 more turns like that. 2 more turns.
All right. I really wanted this to be that that one shot, but this actually isn't too bad because I got it block with stuff. So we're gonna play and load stuff to fire off a classic 2-card 7, threatening a couple on hits.
I'm just gonna block for 2 with Foundry Heart, so I get a little bit value out of it. That way, your next whatchamacallit, like Boulder Trap or whatever,
Boulder Trap,
like doesn't hurt quite as much.
All right.
2 free resources from Techlocore. I'm going to play Goliath Gauntlet, and then use those resources to attack with Heist. So if this hits, I can put a item from my Banish Zone. In this case, I have a Boom Grenade in there and a Null Time Zone.
Yeah. That comes in for 5, so I'm going to block with 2, and then say move to reactions. And then Buzzsaw Trap.
Are you loading
This
now?
is what I get for switching it over to my other monitor.
Are you going to load something in and then blow it up with New Horizon?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, I'm not.
You're so about rusty. To, huh?
This is the first Riptide game I've played since High Seas has come out. Like, I have just not been playing a ton.
I'm going to...
And it's a Sealay Sarong. It's opening up some new things. These blue arrows can be turn starters.
I'm going to play a Boom Grenade off the top here and crank it.
Okay. Okay.
With the extra action point, I'm going to activate Cerebellum Processor.
Okay.
And let's activate Tekla Foundry Heart too.
Okay.
Then...
Wait, at this point, I feel like I should definitely know what your extra cards are. Wait.
Play Heist.
T-bombs.
Boost it. That's right. Second Heist.
Is it Heist? Is it Heist? Is that what's happening here?
And then I think that card in your hand has got to block for 3, right?
if not more.
I'm gonna pitch a red to play this outpace, putting a counter on Hobby Blaster. If it hits, boom grenade.
I'm going to stand by the protect what I can doing this.
Okay.
Even though I'm still going to take boom grenade damage, I kind of didn't have a choice, and there was no real play that felt good with that. So,
well, I'll take 2.
That's right, 15 all. I'm passing it right back. Where's the card? I guess I put in 73 cards. So even the card that has 7, I'm not seeing very much of, or maybe I am. Maybe I've been seeing it a ton.
I'll pitch to play Backup Protocol red. Crank it. Netting me 2 action points. I'll play out Cerebellum Processor, my third one.
Oh my god! Wait, so
Crank
it has
it.
to be Cerebellum Processor. Right? You pitched one. That's got to be Cerebellum. I'm convinced.
I will activate Cerebellum Processor to draw a card.
Yeah.
Play Fast and Furious, boosting it, attacking for 4, go again, because I've cranked this turn.
I'm going to block with a trap, baby.
Oh, nice.
You will load there. All right. Still taking 1, though.
I will...
But with the ping from inertia, still 14 all.
Activate Backup Protocol red. Grabbing... never mind. I'm going to close the combat chain.
Sure.
Then I'm going to activate Backup Protocol red. Find Fast and Furious, attack with Fast and Furious, boost it. 4, go again.
Yeah. That's annoying. I'll give you a 3.
I will close combat chain. Play Backup Protocol red. Crank it. Use it.
God.
Grab Fast
I
and
still
Furious.
have no idea. Just 0 for 4, 0 for 4, 0 for 4. Yeah, here you go. I'll give you 3 there.
And then Hanabi Blaster.
Yeah. I had to give you 5, unfortunately. I guess I could block with equipment, but blocking with the on hits later seems more important. I did keep 1 card to throw something back, even though it's not the most threatening.
Is that Crown here? Drill Shot?
Yeah, it's Drill Shot. I guess I could have kept that in hand to like load with sharpshooters. I don't know how worth it that would have been.
I'm wondering if I should Arsenal and take a setup turn in order to like guarantee lethal next turn. Because I don't think I
do
can
that.
push lethal right now. Maybe? That'd be pretty fucking hard. Would it be though? I could make this work. I'll take 4. I can do this.
Sure.
I have a lot of resources available to me here.
Yeah, we're dropping that on the Foundry Heart to just completely get rid of one of your blocks. So now the only thing you have left to block with is the Crown of Providence once. Son of a bitch.
0 to 60
Where's
boost.
my cards? Showing a heist. Wait. It's like really hard to track numbers against this because he played that one heist like 3 times. Wait. Yeah, so there's just 3 heists that I see right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why is this so hard? Okay. I will block the Frailty Trap. I'm not going to load anything.
Giving me a Frailty token, huh?
Yeah, for all those arsenals.
Bringing me down to 9.
In your Hanabi Blaster.
I'm going to break Achilles Accelerator to get an action point. Close the combat chain. Use Cerebellum Processor to draw a card. Because I know what it is. It's this 0 to 60.
Oh my god.
0 to 60. Boost it.
I'll block 3.
0 to 60. Boost it.
Oh my god. I'll block 3.
And if you're counting, that's 3 boosts. Which means it's max V
No.
time. Coming in for 10.
I think I want a rematch.
You haven't died yet. You're not dead.
Oh, I'm not dead? Oh my god.
It looked like you were dead, but Sarong blocks for 2. Some tough booties.
Well, I didn't count that far.
This is interesting.
How have I... This is the right deck list, right?
T-Bone boost. If it's not the right deck list, we can re-record Talon. It's happened before.
No, it's 100% the right deck list. I'm just not seeing. I'll just say a little bit of a spoiler alert. I haven't actually seen very much of the card that this is built around, which is a problem. All right, the next on hit won't trigger because I'll be dead.
We're gonna crack Tekla Foundry Heart. Oh, I had a resource? No. Crack Tekla Foundry Heart, pitching this Tekla Core. So we can dig a little more. Oh no, my Cerebellum Processor. Zipper hit boost. It's blue.
It's okay, you have 5 more. Is it just... I can't. Let's see. You need to remove 2 steam counters. You've boosted twice now. I think I'm just dead.
Well, D-Reacts can get around overpower.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious, 3, go again. Unless I suddenly crank, then it would get +1. Is Tar Pit Trap your 7?
1, you have the ability to crank. No, Tar Pit Trap is not my 7 card. I've just seen 7 or 3 Tar Pit Traps.
Blaster, pew pew pew.
You got me. You had the 1 extra card. The worst part is that like my 7 card I think would be pretty good into you too. Like you like rolled up and I was like, all right, cool. I can like take some of this damage because I got this 7 card. And I saw one of them. Spoiler alert, it was in my opening hand and it was the card I trenched away. And I never saw a single other one of my 7.
Thank you so much for recording with me, Talon.
Of course. Thanks for having me. It was my pleasure.